pro-gun stance, pro the ability to use guns for self-defense, for personal protection, for hunting, for sport. So they are extreme in that they don't want to see any limits to your Second Amendment. So they would compare it, for example, to the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and say, well, we don't want infringements on speech. We don't infringement on our right to keep and bear arms. So that's the NRA. I guess you might call them pressure groups, right? But we call them interest groups. The NRA is a very powerful lobby, and they do a lot to protect the right to keep and bear arms. That's also because they have a lot of people that that believe in that right, believe fervently in that right, especially conservatives, especially people who live in rural areas, especially white men. So, you know, those are some pretty big constituencies. So yes, the NRA puts lots of pressure. I mean, you said something I thought was kind of interesting, like the government keeps trying to pass gun control laws, but it's not really the government that's trying, right? It's certain entities, and they never have enough votes to get it passed. And part of that is the NRA and their lobbying. The NRA is really, excuse me, really successful with lobbying. A lot of people think it's because they give a lot of money, but that's really only a small part of their success. Their bigger success is in recruiting members, right? They have this extensive grassroots base, and they do a lot to fertilize them and to you know, keep them united. They give them discounts and gun magazines and this sort of thing. So they have this giant membership base, and they are almost all hardcore, right? That means far right or far in the direction of protecting the right to keep and bear arms. And so they are really good at mobilizing their base, their membership, whenever there is a threat, meaning proposed legislation to address gun rights.